Equation story. Let's listen to a very interesting story. Anju had two brothers, Amit and Abhas. Anju was the eldest, whereas Amit and Abhas were younger. Due to high workload, the mother hassled them with one work or the other. She also wanted them to be independent. Their home was not far away from a large mango orchard. One night, a violent storm came in the area. Coincidentally, it was summer and the trees were full of mangoes. Certainly, a lot of mangoes would have fallen, thought the mother. She woke up children early morning and sent them to collect mangoes. The children took the bags and proceeded dismally. They found a lot of pulpy mangoes scattered in the orchard. They kept on devouring the mangoes till they were satisfied. After they had devoured mangoes to their satisfaction, Amit and Abhas started playing. Despite Anju's warning, who was tirelessly collecting mangoes, they continued playing. At dusk, they realized that Amit and Abhas had not collected any mango. As others too were collecting, there was no mango left now. Petrified of the consequences, they started crying. As always, Anju came to their rescue. She had collected 164 mangoes in total. She gave some mangoes to each of her brother and kept some for herself. Anju astutely had given each sibling different number of mangoes so that mother would not be doubtful of collusion. On the way, Anju picked 8 more mangoes, whereas Amit ate 4 mangoes from his bag. As Abhas didn't notice that his bag was torn, he lost half of his mangoes. When they reached home and counted their mangoes, surprisingly, each had equal number of mangoes. Can you tell how many mangoes each had when they started for home? Okay, let us find out. The most important is to make an equation with one variable. If we are successful in making an equation, we are done, isn't it? What do we know? We know that everyone had equal number of mangoes when they reached home. First of all, we'll make assumption with unknown quantities. Let's assume that when they started for home, Anju had M mangoes, Amit had N mangoes and Abhas had P mangoes. Also, it is given that when they reached home, everyone had equal number of mangoes. Say X. On one side, there are 3 variables and on the other side, we have single variable which can be related to all 3 variables. This would be the best place to start towards preparing the equation. Let's also revise facts. It is given that on the way, Anju picked 8 more mangoes. We have also assumed that when Anju reached home, she had X mangoes, which also includes 8 mangoes which she picked on the way. Hence, she had X minus 8 mangoes when she started from orchard. Therefore, we can say M is equal to X minus 8. Similarly, Amit ate 4 mangoes from his bag. When Amit reached home, he had X mangoes. So, when Amit started from orchard, he must have X plus 4 mangoes. To make it very clear, out of X plus 4 mangoes, he ate 4 mangoes and left X mangoes. Therefore, his equation will be N is equal to X plus 4. As Abhas didn't notice that his bag was torn, he lost half of his mangoes. When he reached home, he had X mangoes. Hence, he had 2x mangoes when he started. In other words, he lost half of 2x and had x mangoes. Therefore, his equation will be P is equal to x plus x. Let's summarize it again. Anju had 164 mangoes in total in the beginning. Now, as we know that all the three had 164 mangoes in the orchard, so we can write the equation as x minus 8 plus x plus 4 plus 2x is equal to 164. Solving, we get the value of x as 42. Hence, the number of mangoes when they started from home can be as following. Anju had 42 minus 8, that is 34 mangoes. Amit had 42 plus 4, that is 46 mangoes. And Abhas had 2 multiplied by 42, that is 84 mangoes. Now we have learned how to make the equation. We will continue our learning in our further videos. Happy learning!